and the leadership, the control of the battle is not with the team captain on the field, but with the head coach on the sidelines. Woody Hayes sees himself as a commanding general. He even studies military history and uses it all the time to provide homilies and illustrations when training his players. He considers only total victory as an end to all this. But they must have a winning instinct.
Oh, absolutely. Well, if they can say, I don't care whether they win or not, we don't want them. Because we do want to win, because winning is the epitome of team effort. And we must keep that, and we must inculcate that into our football players.
Would you use the word indoctrinate?
Yes, yes, I would very much. So many of our liberals are against that word, but I am not.
Now, fellas, I cannot understand it. Who do you have to take? That's right. Who do you have to take? That man, did you take him?
I went out and stepped up and played, Coach.
What?
I took my stuff.
You're only a senior. I'll be a goddamn son of a bitch. You made this mistake 15 times this fall. Now you get, listen. God damn it, I'm tired of it. You lose us a ball game, and by God, I'll throw you off the squad.
What kind of player do you look for to bring onto your team?
He has to be team-oriented. Usually, he comes from a good home. Comes from a home that has respected him as a youngster. And he's learned to have self-esteem because he was esteemed in that home. And we find that self-esteem, he can pass it on to other people. You can't respect somebody else until you've learned to respect yourself.
So on the whole, do you find that those standards inhibit recruiting from poorer homes, underprivileged families, ghetto conditions?
No, as a matter of fact, I find good homes wherever I go. The amount of money in the home has very, very little to do with it. The two things that are always in a good home is, number one, the kid is wanted. He knows that long before he can toddle. Number two, there's discipline in that home, and discipline always implies disciples. He believes in those who took care of him and started to guide him. Those two things are always there, and I look for them. Now, not often, but sometimes we ran onto this youngster from this bad home or no home at all. He didn't get to choose that home, and we must be aware of that. I'll take him and give him a double chance just for that very reason. If he's appeared to rise above those circumstances, I want him. I want to help him along. I can do it. You know, the older I get, and I shouldn't say this because it'll always be misconstrued, but the older I get, the less I care about what they say. I'm sorry, I have to level with Woody Hayes, but I don't have to level with them. And as long as I feel I'm treating these youngsters right, and I'm trying honestly to help them get an education, why, I don't care much what they say, because I'll step into their classroom and do a better job there than they'll ever do on the football field.
You've remained one of the less well-paid coaches in the business, although you're one of the best. Is it deliberate in order to maintain a low profile?
The best or not. I've had good players. Honestly, I don't know how good a coach I am. I've never particularly cared. I think I'm a terribly lucky coach. You give me the same material as anybody else, I think I'll beat him on my luck, if nothing else. But well, frankly, the reason I've never worried about money is because I'm afraid money would spoil me. If I started to thinking about, well, now how are my investments coming in this stock or this sort of thing, or I've got to go out and make speeches here and there, first thing you know, I won't be coaching well. I get real hammy. I don't want to do that because I want to stay in coaching and feel honestly that I'm doing the best job I can do. When I can't do that, I've got to get out. Philanderer. That's a philanderer, a fellow who makes love triflingly. All right, in other words, he just about take on any gal that comes down the street.
The coach is genuinely concerned as a teacher about the lack of vocabulary in high school graduates. So all the freshmen volunteer, whether they like it or not, for his own Sunday morning classes on word power.
Spell it now.
A-P-A-T-H-E-T-I-C.
Oh, no, all right. That's a good word, all right. And it comes from another prefix. You know what A means? That's sort of a shoulder-shrugging word. Huh? Away from, away from. And
Boys, I don't want you on the football field if you're going to show any signs of apathy. Apathy. Right there. And avoid it like the plague. Avoid it like the plague. It's the damnedest thing in the world, and you'll run on these guys this fall on the campus. Yeah, why get up in the world? Why play football? Yeah, you work too hard. Why do that? Yeah, come on and have a joint with me and just yeah, and hell, he'll sit there and look at his shoe for an hour. Yeah, and he's thinking great thoughts. What the hell he's going to do? You think I'm kidding you? I'm not kidding you, am I?
No, you're serious.
And those people are apathetic as hell, and they're going nowhere. No. Yeah. And there are a hell of a lot of people, and they take a lot of people with them, fellas. They take a lot of people with them, because we all have a tendency to be lazy. And I don't know whether it's body chemistry or mind, or whether it's a combination. It has to be a little bit of both. We all have a tendency to ease off at times. That's why you need good teachers and good coaches to push you a little bit. We all have to be pushed. The fact I'm a football coach, it's a competitive thing. I despise for people to beat us. That's why when I get good football players, I'm not going to let somebody else beat us, because I'm cheating myself and I'm cheating my players if we don't get the best out of them. If I let you come here to college and flunk out of school, I'm cheating you, because I'm older than you are. I know a little more about it than you do. And I know just going through this silly little book here helps enormously. If you only pick up one word today and learn to avoid that word like the plague, and you'll see him all over the campus. He'll be all over here. And he is never the guy that's done one damn thing to civilization.